Good afternoon and welcome to Don Thomas Stadium. Another exciting day of soccer. It is Exeter versus the Fleetwood Tigers. Andrew, how are we doing today?
We're doing great.
So this is a matchup that's been close every year. Two Berks opponents, though it's not a league matchup. It's an exciting one to look out for. We have Exeter, who's 2-0 to start the season, and Fleetwood, who's trying to regain some footing. They are 0-1 on the season. Let's look at the Fleetwood Tigers quickly. So last season they go 12-8. They were the runner-up in Division 3. They've been moved around like Exeter a little bit. That was last year's realignment with the divisions that put them in Division 3. Again, they went 8-3 in league, 12-8 overall. Year before that, they go 13-7-1, and they're the county runner-up to a really good missing team. So you're going to expect this team to be competitive, even though they lost a couple of key seniors. Some of them that you're looking for, they graduated 5 county all-stars. Abby Rowley, their goalie, very good. She's at Alvernia now. Lily Wen, a big goal scorer. She's at Bloomsburg. Taylor Diana, Ava Goldsboro, Onika Klein, some other names that unfortunately have left this Fleetwood team. But you have some other really good names, Andrew. I'm looking at Sophia Touche and Gigi Gonzalez. Those are going to be some really good names scoring goals for the Tigers. Now, they are coming off a pretty rough loss. It was 8-0 at Northwestern Lehigh. So we're expecting them to be to come back a little bit from that, Andrew?
Definitely. Northwestern Lehigh is probably one of the best athletic schools in the state. They're based out of the Allentown area, the big three, Pittsburgh, Philly, Allentown. So you're going to expect a pretty rough game when you're going against a team like that. I think Fleetwood's definitely going to come back in this game, and they're definitely going to show that they're a worthy opponent, even though they took that heavy loss last week against Lehigh.
Had a chat with head coach Drew Touche before the game, and I talked with him at Media Day as well. This is a team that has a very young defense. They're trying to get chemistry and, fight and adapt as they go. Again, he's a first-year head coach, and their new goalie is going to be Riley Fix in the net. We're going to take a brief timeout. When we come back, we'll have some more pregame coverage. Clock reads just under 6 minutes to go before we start. We'll also have some youth game festivities coming your way, so we'll have some of the Exeter United FC players walking the Eagles out. So a lot to look forward to. Great matchup. Don't go anywhere. This is the Student Sportscast with Adam Cooke and Andrew Schwenk. We are back in Rifton. It is the Exeter Eagles and the Fleetwood Tigers. A great girls soccer matchup to start the season. Andrew, we excited for this one?
Very excited, yeah. The girls' team was against Pottsgrove on Saturday, and it was just an absolute blowout, that game. 11-1 that game was.
Yes, you are
It wasn't
right.
really a competition, but I think this game we're going to see a little bit more of a challenge for the Exeter team.
Absolutely. Yeah, Exeter coming off that 11-1 win on Saturday. They also played here on Monday. They have a pretty long stretch of home games to start the season. They won 2-1 against Boyertown. And let's talk about that game against Boyertown, a really, really exciting one on Monday. They go down 1-0 to start the second half, but within minutes, Chase Flood evens it back up on an assist from Maddie McCullough. And then just 2 minutes later, in the 51st minute, it's Kenzie Menser giving them the lead. That's all they needed. Exeter wins 2-1. So they are 2-0. They lead the division, but again, I would not take divisional standings very seriously at this point in the season, just because there are teams that haven't even played. You look at Berks 1, a team like Wilson or Muhlenberg. I mean, they haven't even gone around yet. So Exeter, I think this would be a pretty big win. 3-0 to start the season. They started 9-0 to start last year. How exciting would that be to continue this streak of success for the Eagles?
I mean, if you can keep a winning streak going, that's obviously really beneficial for your team. And I definitely think Fleetwood and this team, with their prestige, with their records in the previous years here, even though they're off to a losing record this season, it definitely would be a big win for Exeter to be able to beat a team with a reputation that Fleetwood has.
Absolutely. Fleetwood is a 3-time county champ, 07, 09, and 2016. 4-time District 3 champ. They won in 07, 09, the same as their county championship years, except instead of winning district titles in a district title in 2016, they won in 15 and 17. So you had a 3-year run where they went from district champ to county champ and then to district champ, but didn't win any others those years. So certainly a unique record for the Tigers. In last year's game, so they usually are scheduled for a non-league game. This is a Berks matchup, but it's not going to count towards divisional standings just because Exeter's coming from Division 2, Fleetwood from Division 3, and only games between 1 and 2, 3 and 4 count, and then, of course, interdivisional games. So in last year's non-league game, this was in Fleetwood. Exeter wins that one 3-2. Goals were from Aubrey Ridge. She started that off in the second minute of that game. Kenzie Menser in the 10th minute and Maddie McCullough in the 22nd. So they got all of them within the first 22 minutes, and that's all they needed. They win just barely by a goal. Fleetwood's goals were scored by Went and Touche. In that game, the Eagles took 14 shots, had a corner, and 8 saves. The Tigers had 10 shots, 3 corners, as well as 11 saves. Let's introduce the Fleetwood lineup real quick. At forward, we have number 4, Jelena Gonzalez. She's a senior, and she's a 3-time all-county talent. She's the name you're going to want to look out for, not just in this game, but we're going to want to see what she does all throughout this season. Also at forward, we got Sophia Touche, number 24. She's a junior. At midfield, Chloe Perkins, number 37. Jenna Landis. Tegan Hilbert. Hilbert's a name you want to look out for. She's one of the captains. She scored 3 goals and 2 assists last season. Kenley Chawtek, Sam Stoltzfus, Avery Kirstein, Avalon Timochenko, Sarah Castamore are going to make up the rest of that Fleetwood formation. And then, as we said earlier, Riley Fix is in the net for Fleetwood. We're going to see in just a couple of minutes the players walking out with their youth counterparts. So, and then we got the Exeter Eagle on the sideline too. So, that's a pretty cool opportunity for the kids, don't you think, Andrew?
Definitely, yeah. And having it this early in the season too, it's definitely unique this year.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, you have one constant, which is going to be that senior night's on one of the 2 or 3 last home games. Preferably it's on the last one. But sometimes, like, I know the boys team, their senior night is on 25th. That's a game we'll have here on the Student Sportscast. That's a Wednesday night, but that's not their last home game. They play Fleetwood on the 4th of October. So that should be a pretty good one. The boys of Fleetwood out to a little bit of a rough start. They're 0-2. The girls are 0-1. So the program definitely has graduated a lot of talent in the last couple of years, but they're trying to rebuild, especially from the 2023 run where both teams made the county championships. How awesome is that for a school?
I mean, totally. Having both teams make the county champions, like, what?
Yeah, there are a couple of sports each year where you'll see that. I mean, Wilson does it for a couple of sports. I mean, they've done it for lacrosse. I bet they've done it for soccer. But, hey, Exeter, they may have a chance this year. I'm just saying.
Totally, yeah. I'd think so, too. Both these teams are looking really good this year.
Again, the Exeter girls have never won any championships, whether that is at the county or district levels, nada. So this is a hungry season for the Eagles, who have all of the weapons that they'll ever need. Last year, as we've talked about in the past, 16-4, they went 9-1 in the league. Only loss came to Governor Mifflin here under the lights at Don Thomas Stadium. They were the Division II champion, 4th seed in the county, and they went on to beat Cooke Valley 5-1 in the first round, and then they lost to Governor Mifflin again. That was in the semifinals, and that was kind of a heartbreaker. That went into penalty kicks. So this is, I mean, back to this game. Exeter has had a lot of close games. Last year, some of them weren't going their way, but this one, will this one go their way is a big question, especially after coming off of a win against Boyertown 2-1. I mean, Andrew, do you think that winning a game in your non-league schedule against a team like Boyertown, only by a 1-goal margin, is that a little scary for them, or do you think they're going to be fine?
I'd definitely say there's some stuff to be worried about winning with that close of a margin, having that close of a game against a non-league player. But then again, you gotta put that in perspective. Boyertown's a pretty tough team, and they're a pretty rough team as well. So for them to be able to beat a team like Boyertown, I think at that point you don't really have much to be worried about.
Like a win's a win, you think?
A win's a win, yeah. And you shouldn't really be worried about, how close it was.
Mm-hmm. Fleetwood trying to leave their 8-0 loss to Northwestern Lehigh in the past. They will play Southern Lehigh coming up next. That'll be their home opener on the 29th. That is on Friday. On the 3rd, they'll host Wyomissing. That is their first league game. That's a really good one.
I would definitely say, yeah.
I mean, if I was a Fleetwood fan, if we were covering Fleetwood games, that Wyomissing game would be immediately checked off. That is
Totally
going to be crucial coming down the line. You can see out in front of us, we had to pan over a little bit because there are just that many youth players on the Exeter United team, and they are pretty pumped to be out here.
Is the Eagle playing?
Andrew, we'll keep the camera on during halftime, and I bet the Eagle. Usually the Eagle's in the goal. It's pretty cool. I know you haven't been here for any youth nights before, but they always put on a good show. You also have the players. Before the game, we had Molly, Aubrey, and Chase coming around selling 50-50 tickets, and then you had some of the kids selling them too. So it's a good thing. Hey, at halftime, I bought a few tickets. If I get a call, you're going to hear about it.
I actually might buy some too.
It might be too late. We're on air, Andrew.
Oh.
It is all right, though.
Aw.
For anyone interested out there, Exeter girls soccer merch is open. I did want to make mention of that. Check out their Facebook page. It is their Boosters Club, and the merchandise is live. Make sure to go support them. National anthem going on now. We're going to take a little bit of a break, and we'll be back for the start of this game. Welcome back to Don Thomas Stadium. We have ended the pregame festivities here, including the starting lineups and the national anthem, which were joined by the Exeter United FC players. It's always awesome to see that. So we're just about ready to go in this one. Andrew, talk about the weather a little bit. It's getting a little cooler.
Yeah, the weather's amazing tonight. Just like how the weather was amazing Saturday, it has not stopped being amazing. We've had, honestly, some of the best weather days of the summer. And you know what's kind of ironic? Throughout all of summer break, the weather was humid, it was rainy, it was just miserable. And the second school starts for us, the weather gets amazing. It's clear skies, blue skies, no humidity. It's just amazing.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, partly cloudy out here. We got some wispy clouds in the distance. Very comfortable. Probably low 70s out here. Little wind, too. So there's no wind chill or anything.
Hey,
and
sunrise
honestly,
coming in, too. Lights are on here, and we are ready to go. Let's introduce the starters for Exeter. We got in the goal, it is Juliana Albu, Cadence Putlini Bessemer, and that is Holly Skipper on defense. And you can see the lineup on the screen now. We have Chase Flood and Mackenzie Menser at forward. Midfield is made up by Maddie McCullough, Aubrey Ridge, Marae Dolan, Haley Myers. And it's a big midfield. Oh, and how could I forget Molly Gearing as well. So we are in motion, and the Eagles, they're charging in already. Pass comes in from the right, and it's going to be no good. Exeter started with the ball in this one. Oh, they're coming up close. Gearing with a nice kick on it and get batted off the Flood, but it's headed off. Andrew, we saw some quick goals in the game against Fleetwood last year, and we saw, of course, some quick goals in the game against Pottsgrove. You expect Exeter to be aggressive on offense early?
I'd definitely say so, yeah. Exeter's one of those teams where they're just hot off the gun here.
Absolutely. They are making a nice effort. That is Bessemer sending a kick in, and it's saved. Nice one by Fix, and she's going to keep it a scoreless game and kick it right off to her Tigers. It's Maddie McCullough and Marae Dolan adding pressure. Fleetwood with possession. And it's kind of all over today. Menser lays it in. Gearing inside. Flood, what can she do? On the right side, that is Ridge. And Gonzalez gets possession in the midfield. Out of bounds, called a throw-in for the Tigers. That is taken by Schwatek. And Gonzalez with a nice chance on the left side. Gonzalez coming in, and it's blocked by Skipper. Fleetwood going to have to regain themselves, but Gonzalez a really nice chance. And it looks like it's going to head out of bounds, is it? No, not quite. Fleetwood still has it. Fleetwood's going to need their offense to score some because Exeter has so many pieces that are going to get it up front and score for them. And, of course, they have their defense going. But Fleetwood, with all the pieces they have up front, they are certainly capable of scoring a bunch of goals.
And I honestly think insurance is really important for them. Exeter's been proven to put up a lot of goals.
Yeah, and talk about the Boyertown game a little bit. Boyertown gets one, but they have no insurance, so Exeter just claps right back. Flood with a nice pass inside. It's batted off, and it's going to be a corner. Sarah Castamore batting it off into the back, and the Eagles with a chance early. Sending it in. And just out. It's going to be a goal kick. First corner for the Eagles, and it just proves a little unsuccessful.
Yeah. It was kicked in there, a big clutter of players there.
Yeah, Fleetwood, a very young defense, has a lot of new faces, but so far I've been pretty impressed by what they have. There's Gonzalez with some good footwork. Sends it up. Avery Karstein and Skipper's going to get it out, but it's going to be a throw-in for the Tigers. Andrew, what have you been seeing, not just in this game, but all season long from Holly Skipper on defense?
She's been great, honestly. She's been one thing about her is her speed. She's been very quick on Exeter's opponents' offenses here, and she's been really quick to get to that ball and clear it out as soon as possible, which has been great for Exeter. It's definitely kept them from getting scored on, which is always what you want here.
So Hilbert hits it out. It was a throw-in for the Eagles, and they're going to maintain possession. McAuliffe kicks it up front. There's Menser. Menser with a nice chance. Menser just right.
Yeah, she got that opening there, and her speed definitely helped there, but just wide of the goal there.
Oh, it's a close one.
Very close one, yeah.
Goal kick.
Great attempt from Menser there.
Goal kick coming in for the Tigers, and a pretty lucky break for Fleetwood. That is a sigh of relief, because if Exeter gets on the board first, it's rarely that they're going to relinquish that lead.
Yeah, they were playing in hot water there.
McAuliffe tries to send one inside, and there's a foul called. Whistle blown. It's going to be a free kick for the Eagles. So we're just under 7 minutes into this game. Few nice opportunities for both teams, and none of them come up quite yet. Haley Myers sending this one in. It's a nice kick. Up front. Scored! Menser gets it in, and Exeter is on top.
A little chaotic there by the goal there. I think the goalie was thrown off.
So 7 minutes into this one, Kenzie Menser puts the Eagles on the board. Yeah, Myers had a really nice kick on that, and offsides is called. Hey, that would have been a nice chance for Menser again, but
yeah,
just offsides on that. Yeah, so, I mean, I really liked that kick. There was just – the Eagles were swarming the Tigers' den, and ultimately they claw their way to a goal. And the midfield is gearing, and Exeter is in business. Flood, she's going quick down the right side. Flood, is she going to find someone, or is she going to kick it herself? She is, but it's saved. Fix gets a hand on it, and that is going to prevent any further damage, at least for now. That's her second of the day.
Yeah, great attempt there by Flood, but Fix is just up there, and she got that ball.
Here comes Menser again, navigating through the Tigers' defense, makes a kick on it, and Fix with another save.
Fix is definitely working overtime here.
Yeah, absolutely, and she struggled a little bit again in that game against Northwestern Lehigh, but I know she definitely wants to do better in this one, and she has.
She has, yeah. She's made some very good saves here off of Exeter.
5 before this game, so that was just in that game against Northwestern Lehigh, and now she has 3 alone in this one, so a much better performance in the net. I wouldn't even really blame her for that first goal. There was just so much going on.
No, yeah.
It's hard when you have someone like Menser right up front on you. There's McAuliffe, a nice kick up. It's Flood and Menser. And this is a good chance, but Menser, it just hits it over a little left. And it's not going to connect. And into the back it goes. Corner for the Eagles. It's their second of the night. Again, it's Myers taking it.
Myers has been great with her corners this season so far.
Absolutely. Kick comes in, and Fix does not get a hold on it, but it's batted out. And Exeter's going to have to regain themselves. Myers sends it back in, headed by Gearing, and saved again by Fix. So the Eagles, they've had chances, just haven't been able to. They you know what? I take that back. They converted on one, but just not all of them. Metzer's goal, that was her 6th of the year so far. Pretty absurd through just a couple of games.
No, yeah, totally. That's incredible for this early in the season.
Yeah, the Eastern Carolina commit and senior is the all-time leading scorer in Exeter history already. So an exciting season coming up for her. She had the go-ahead score in that game against Boyertown on Monday night. Coming out of the game, that's Aubrey Ridge, and in is Haven Bessemer. She had a goal in the opening game against Pottsgrove. Gearing puts a nice kick on it. Flood up the right side. Is she going to be able to find anyone? Puts a nice kick on it, and no, it's broken up. It's in again. Menser's going to have to regroup herself before even putting a shot on it. Nice defense down there by Touche. And here comes Gonzalez on the left side. She's contested by Skipper. And it goes up for Hilbert and kicked out of the side by the Eagles. So it's going to be a throw-in. It'll be taken by Gonzalez. That ball went far. Gonzalez had to track that one down. Hey, it helps she has good speed. Was a track runner at her own point. I'm not sure if she ran last season. She throws it in, and the Eagles are going to take a hold of it. Dolan kicks it up front for Flood. Flood takes a kick. Fix doesn't quite get control over it, and Fleetwood's going to have to hit it out.
Yeah, another great attempt there from Flood.
Yeah, Flood's been putting some good kicks on it. Fix just couldn't hold on to it. So Schwatek was there, and she was able to hit it out. It's Caden's putt putting on some pressure for Gonzalez, and she's going to take it away. McAuliffe in the midfield finds Menser on the left side. Testing Menser, that's Chloe Perkins. Comes in and scores! That was a weird little kick on it. 2-0.
Yeah, again, I that's just like the first goal. It was really chaotic there by that goal there. And Fix, I think, a little confused.
Yeah, so Flood was the one to put it in. Menser connected with her, and that's something you're going to be seeing a lot this season.
Definitely. Those two forwards have a great bond with each other. They can play it well really off of each other.
Absolutely. 2-0 our score, and the Eagles are in business. Exeter taking up front. McAuliffe with possession. McAuliffe, she's coming in. Nice shot on it. And it's going to go through. Another goal by Exeter. Oh, my goodness, Andrew.
Brilliant execution.
They are
there.
in business. McAuliffe there's no need to pass it at that point. She got a really nice opening, put a nice kick on it, and to the left side of the net, it went.
And what you said about Exeter earlier is completely true. Once Exeter scores once, it's just goal after goal here.
Absolutely. McAuliffe was the one to have the third goal in last year's game, and it's going to hold the same in this one. Are you a little surprised Exeter has put this much up already, or do you think this is just what we're going to be seeing from a team like this?
I'd say both, honestly. We know that this team is absolutely spectacular this year. They're primed and loaded and hungry for a championship. But definitely on the other side, Fleetwood, not that bad of a team. Historically, they've been pretty great here, and they've honestly been putting up a pretty good fight on offense and defense here. And I can say to be this early in the game and have 3 points already up, 3 goals scored against a team like Fleetwood, that's pretty surprising, and it definitely says a lot about this Exeter team.
Flood had a nice kick going to Menser, but she's going to be called offsides. Fleetwood will take over on possession. Avalon Timochenko kicking this one off. She plays for Evergreen Soccer Club along with many other Tigers, and it just goes right back to the Eagles. Here's another good chance. Comes in. Oh, just right.
Just skim the goal there.
Put a nice kick on it, but not quite there. Not exactly sure who took that on the far left side. A little hard to see from our angle. It's going to be taken away by Gonzalez and goes off Bessemer. So Fleetwood will throw it in. I think Gonzalez is the Tigers' best asset, and we've seen her have some breakaways on the left side, but Exeter's really strong defense has just been able to put a foot on it.
Oh yeah, totally. No, yeah, she's had some good attempts, but yeah, Exeter, especially with Holly Skipper, that's a tough defense to play against.
Skipper's been impressive in this one. There's Myers coming through, puts a nice foot on it, batted off. It's gonna be a corner. That was Stoltzfus, one of the 3 co-captains, who was able to prevent that from escalating any further for Fleetwood. Myers sends it in, headed, and offside's called. And that was a nice header for sure.
Definitely, yeah. Also a very good kick from Myers there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I could tell when she takes those corners, she does put a little spin on the ball there, and it causes the.
Yeah, and it sets them up really close to the net, but just unfortunately on that for the Eagles, a little too close because they're called offsides on that. There's Bessemer setting one to Flood, coming in, saved, just barely. Gearing wanted it. Not quite. It's the 5th of the day for Fix.
That was a very good chain there from the Eagles. Bessemer right to Flood, and then right off to Gearing, who just couldn't get past Fix there.
Mm-hmm.
But nonetheless, great attempt there by Exeter.
22-17 to go in this first half. Eagles still with possession, but it's going to be a battle in the midfield for it, taken away by Chloe Perkins. And it's out of bounds. Called against Perkins and the Tigers. We have some subs coming in. I believe that's Juliana Nerney for the Eagles. Yep, that's Nerney coming in. Nerney's a really good asset on defense, and I think it's interesting. Exeter's able to make these substitutions. You got Bessemer coming in, and as well as Nerney. Both are starting caliber players, but just because of how loaded this starting lineup is for the Eagles, both of them are coming in later in this one. Nice on the left side from Menser. It's in. Gearing puts it in, and the Eagles are up 4-0. There was a little, I mean, you had to wonder if that was actually going to go in, but Gearing just made herself available. It's exactly like what we saw earlier. She tried to put that other one in, but it was saved by Fix, and Gearing gets the foot on it there, and it's 4-0. Andrew, do you think it's going to get out of hand, or do you think Fleetwood's going to try and hopefully anchor it at here? Uh-oh. It goes loose, and Exeter scores again. Wow.
Yeah, I think I have your answer.
Oh, no.
Yeah, I think the cat's out of the bag.
So 20th minute.
I honestly think the crowd agrees too.
Hey, I'm surprised we have a little student section chirping coming here at Exeter for a girls soccer game. Don't usually see that coming, unless it's just a little group of friends, which it might be. 5-0 our score, and it's getting out of hand. Yeah, so Flood was the one to put that in, and the assist was by Menser. So that's Flood's second of the day. And Flood, that's her 5th of the season.
I mean, we're not even 1 quarter into this game.
Here's Dolan. Another different pair of cleats today. That's what I noticed. Those might be the same purple ones that I'm used to seeing. I remember she came to the last one with hot pink cleats like Menser's. That got a little confusing. But Dolan, it looks to be a tame, maybe hot pink on the bottom with a mild purple. So a little bit of everything. Nice kick comes in. Menser trying to swivel around. Is anyone going to put it in for Exeter? Yes, they do!
Wow.
Again! In the last 3 minutes, 3 for the Eagles. Olivia Skipper was the one that they found. So that's going to be Skipper's first this year, and I believe that's the first of her career. So a pretty cool moment for the sophomore.
No, totally.
$19:33 left in this half. Again, it is 6-0. Andrew, did you catch what they were saying over the PA system? I honestly missed it.
Me neither.
Down the right side goes Dolan. Nice kick on it. Fix takes it in. Dolan's gotten a little bit unlucky this season. She's been putting herself in the right spot for Exeter, taking the right shots, making the right passes. Just no goals or assists coming up for her so far. Gearing, that goes up. Nice kick on that. Scores again! Ho, ho, ho! Oh, my goodness, Andrew. What are we seeing here?
Well, I think we're seeing a blowout here. I think that's
Oh,
what we're
my
seeing.
goodness. 7-0.
It just great there.
Wow.
Very nice pass from
The assist on that went to Paige
yeah.
Claudefelter and scored by Helene McGuff. She goes to Antietam, and she's a sophomore. That's the first goal of her high school career. That's a cool moment.
Lots of firsts today.
Absolutely.
It's definitely nice to see something like that happen. And Claudefelter with just a great assist there.
Yes, they have McGuff play. They've emptied their bench by this point, at least partially. So you have McGuff playing up front along with Claudefelter. Claudefelter also, I did notice, was playing the JV game. I'm not sure if McGuff was. But yeah, so she might already be tired. But there's an assist. Claudefelter so far this season already had 2 assists, so that's her 3rd at the varsity level. McGuff and Claudefelter are also teammates on the Reading chapter of PA Classics. McAuliffe's still there in the midfield. So is Gearing. So, I mean, definitely have some pieces still in. There's Bessemer chasing him down on the right side. And it looks like Fleetwood has kept their starters in. Bessemer chasing it, bats it away. Gonzalez will throw it in. Stoltzfus back into the game for the Tigers. Also into the game is Perkins. So Fleetwood's still trying to remain competitive, in a sense. They're keeping their starters in. I mean, it's probably good to you've combined throughout your first 2 games, 15-0. You want your team to gain some chemistry, play it out, not just sit on the bench and be sad about what's happening here out on the field.
No, I agree, and it is also pretty early in this game as well. So,
yeah. And I'm sure some of these Fleetwood players would like to add on a goal. It's going to be a corner for the Tigers. That's their first. Excuse me now. That was not through the back. That's going to be a throw-in. Hilbert will be taking it. Hilbert, another one of the co-captains and part of the Evergreen Soccer Club. A commonality between a lot of these Tigers players. Andrew, it's getting a little darker here. With the lights now definitely shining through, do you think it's easier or harder to see these Eagles numbers? Because, I mean, that's something we've been talking about a little bit, the black on blue. In case viewers are wondering, if we don't immediately call out who someone is, we just want to confirm we know, because it's a little hard when the numbers looking like that.
yeah, first of all, black and blue, it's not really the easiest combination to read.
But do you think it's gotten easier or harder as the lights have kicked into effect with the sun going down?
I honestly I don't think it's gotten different. I mean, maybe the lights are making it a little more fluorescent, but
there's Claudefelter making a nice effort on the right side, and she's going to throw it in. Kicking that off was Stoltzfus. And Bessemer will throw it in. And corner for the Eagles. And Udler, that's their fourth. Took just one in the game against Fleetwood last year. And now they're forcing the Tigers to, just bat it away and put Exeter in the spot in the corner where they might add number 8. It's going to be Haven Bessemer taking it. Bessemer, not quite there. Taking a nice kick on it. Fix is going to get a hand, but it's going to go through the back. Fix just not able to hold on to it, and it's going to lead to a 5th corner of the day. Kendall Drusba and Kara Miller, the substitutions coming to the game for the Eagles. Drusba and Miller were both featured in the game against Pottsgrove. Corner coming in from the opposite side. It's a little short. They're going to try to get something out of it. Making lemons out of lemonade. Not quite. It was Miller who got a hold on to it, but Gonzalez sending it. Pretty nice kick on the left. But is it going to be beneficial for the Eagles? No, it won't. Narni with some good defense, putting that on Touche, sorry. I'm guessing a lot of these players who are dual rostered are probably getting tired by now, don't you think, Andrew?
Definitely. Yeah. It's definitely hard to play both JV and even varsity. I didn't even know that they could do that.
Yeah,
if I'm being honest.
Double roster is definitely a thing. Claude Felter was tripped up there, but no whistle is blown. So they're just going to keep on playing. And Claude Felter now with a nice chance fix. That's a save. That's number 7 of the day.
Yeah, good save there from Fix. Also a very good attempt there from Claude Felter.
Yeah, absolutely. Just a kind of a line drive right to her.
And she was there, though.
Here's Gonzalez. Gonzalez, as we said earlier, 3-time All-County in Berks. She's one of the best out there. Just not finding anyone that she can connect to in this one. Gonzalez, her twin sister, Jaja Gonzalez. She goes to Governor Mifflin. They recently just won a county championship. Jaja is one of the pieces that did not graduate from that county championship winning team. Her and Braylon Rice, I believe, are the 2 of the All-Stars that have not departed that team. Not sure if there's any more on the Mustangs. Both are great to talk to. I did an article on them after last season, so I think both are expecting their teams to have to deal with the graduation stuff, maybe regress a little bit, and that's totally understandable. High school sports, you go up, you go down, you go up, you go down. This team's high was back when they won all those titles in 2015 through 17, 2 district titles and the county title. And then they came back and placed second to that Wyomissing team 2 years ago. That was a little bit of a heartbreaker. Dulcie Lytle scored in overtime to win it. That was a really good one to watch. Those were 2 really good county championships. Those took place at Hamburg that year, so bit of a drive, but that's a place where you wanted to be. And then last year's actually were held on this, not this same very turf because they got new turf, but under the same very lights of Don Thomas Stadium. That was a last minute decision, because if the Exeter girls would have made it past the semifinal, which was a nail biter, then they would have had chosen another site. Athletic Director Tom Legath has always been great with putting up Exeter as a neutral site, whether it's for a county or district game. He's always been very willing to lend these facilities out.
Yeah, we definitely have the space for it, though. The stadium's really nice.
Shout out to one of the substitutions coming in for Exeter. That is Madeline Rismiller, the birthday girl. So she's playing on her birthday, and that's got to be kind of a cool feeling to get some varsity reps.
No, yeah, totally.
The senior is one of 9 for the Eagles. Nice ball up front, but Fix is just going to be right there to take care of the header. It's number 8 for Fix, the junior. Number 99, Juliana Bruno, another junior, has had time in the net for the Tigers. Could possibly expect to see her later on in this one. That's Hilbert coming on strong on the left side, and it's going to be Fleetwood ball. She's defended by Miller on that one. And Gonzalez will take the throw in. On the Student Sportscast, we have the Friday doubleheader coming up for you. And ooh, that was a nice chance for Fleetwood, but just batted off. That was Touche. Touche up there up front again. Trying to connect, just no good. Skipper still in the game for the Eagles. And she gives Claude-Felter a chance in the midfield. Student Sportscast upcoming for you. We have Friday's doubleheader. It is the girls to start. I believe that's 10 a.m. Stay tuned for the kickoff on that one. I'm not exactly sure off the top of my head. And then we have the boys coming up next. So that'll be fun, followed by Friday Night Football. Whatever game you're watching. I'll be with WU. We'll be at the Governor Mifflin game. That'll be my personal coverage. But the station itself will be covering the Reading-Muhlenberg game. And that's where I'm coming from, Muhlenberg. So shout out to Coach Rob Flowers and all of them for letting us come in, make some cool content. Andrew, on the way back, I got KFC. They brought back the spicy wings and the potato wedges. So good. Andrew, I think it's a shame you don't eat chicken. And it's not a vegetarian thing. I think it's just a shame. Touche, nice on the right side, but the Eagles' defense is just too overwhelming.
You know, I'm a little bit of a picky eater.
Well, and so am I.
Well, we're picky in different ways.
Those motorcycles, that's the second we've seen come across that little road between the junior high and the high school.
They're definitely loud vehicles, aren't they?
Absolutely. We had Harley Night at the Fightins a couple weeks ago, and that was loud.
I can imagine, yeah.
That was loud.
I mean, they sound cool, don't get me wrong. But my gosh, they are loud. And to have sometimes you'll see like a huge just like line of them, like a huge just gang of bikers.
Yeah.
And
that's always funny on like 422 when you see them.
Yes, and especially even when in your car, like you can almost like feel all their sound combined. It's just so loud.
Absolutely. Fleetwood with possession. They're just trying to work around, and now Exeter is going to take a foot on it. That's Molly Gearing passing it off to Paige Claude-Felter, and Claude-Felter's tripped, and the foul is called. Andrew, based on what we saw in that Pottsgrove game, it got out of hand. I believe it was 7 goals in the first half for the Eagles. Oh, nice chance here, and it's just going to go right. But that was kicked by Fleetwood, so it will be an Exeter corner. So based off what we saw in that Pottsgrove game, what do you expect to see here? Do you think Exeter will keep their foot on the gas, or do you think they may take it off a little bit?
Well, they have insurance. They have 7 goals. Fleetwood here hasn't gotten the chance to put one up yet. So I'd imagine they'd start putting their foot off the gas here and just play it
Miller, a
safe.
nice corner taken in, headed in. Is that in? Yeah, it is. Exeter goal, that's 8-0. Garrett Miller with a really nice corner on that, and Exeter just able to get there. And they keep hammering that back left side of the net.
As I was saying, now that Exeter is up 8 here, they definitely have the insurance they need to maybe take it a little bit easy here for the rest of this game. But even with 8 goals, gotta say, you gotta at least stay a little bit vigilant here.
Fleetwood now, they're in business. Here they come on the right side. And it's just to the left. Valentina Saitowski was the one that scored it for Exeter. That's another first.
This is the night of firsts.
There we go. The freshman repping number 38 is able to chip in for the Eagles.
Very nice opportunities here.
Gearing to the front, and it's saved by Fix. I believe that's McGuff at the front. And Gearing just not quite her. It's either. Yeah, I believe that's McGuff. Claude Felter's still playing. She's still in. She's right wing. About 2:30 to go in this half.
I honestly think the fact that Exeter's subbing this much definitely indicates that they're taking the foot off their gas a little bit here. They're letting the starters rest here, because even as we're heading half right here, this game is practically like over here, I'd say.
Yeah, here comes Gearing. Nice shot on it. Fix gets a hold.
Yeah, and even in an 8 goal deficit here, Fix hasn't stopped here.
Yeah, I think it's more. I think Exeter's positioning on offense has been the key component of this 8-0 start. Not necessarily any issues from Fix. Now we've had a couple of goals where Fix maybe it comes loose and then Exeter is able to take advantage, put it right in. But she's up to double-digit saves.
No, I definitely agree. It's Exeter's explosiveness when they get the ball in their possession here, and it's also their ability to have these great chain passes between players.
Well,
definitely hard for a goalkeeper or defense like Fleetwood's here to keep up with. And that's, like you said, it's definitely been Exeter's key to success in this game.
.49 seconds to go. I know Fleetwood's hungry for a goal. They have yet to score one this season through a game and a half. So they have the players that are able to do it. They just have not been able to put it quite together. That's going to go out the back, and it's going to be a goal kick for the Tigers. Not many goal kicks that so far I've been noticing. It's mainly been corner, and then or it's saved and just sent right back to the midfield. Taking that will be Kenley Schwatek with just about 10 seconds to go. 3, 2, 1. There goes the clock. And horn blows. A dominant start to this game by the Exeter Eagles. I'm impressed. Are you, Andrew?
I'm impressed and honestly a little surprised. I thought it would be a little closer. 8-0. You definitely got to feel great if you're an Eagles fan.
Absolutely. We're going to take a little break heading into halftime. We're going to talk a little bit more about this game and show you some of the youth night festivities going on at the half. Andrew, I was talking to a couple of the girls' soccer players last night, and the question that I was asking them after that Pottsgrove game the other night ago, do you have any goals left? And clearly they do. Maybe last night not so much, or on Monday night, excuse me. But they they have a lot left in them.
They definitely haven't filled out their goals.
We got youth night going on. We have 4:46 to go before we start the second half. The Exeter Eagle is in the net, and Exeter United players able to take a shot on him.
Oh, very good kicking save there from the Eagle.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, there's a. Hey, let the Eagle get it go for either team. Hey, what do they call it? I don't think he's actually called Chirp. We know one of the guys who wears this suit, and I think he doesn't like the name Chirp. But whatever the Eagles mascot name is, be funny. What if they just stood in for Albu? That'd be funny.
You know, I'd expect with an eagle with their wings and with their wingspan, that'll be a perfect goal.
Oh,
you know,
absolutely.
someone takes a shot on the goal, just like spread your wings out. Honestly, if I would think of an animal that would be the perfect goalkeepers, it would probably be like a very big bird. Because with those wings, you like some birds with their wingspan, like I could cover like a good portion of the.
I feel like you put a whale in there. Nothing's getting past that thing.
Yeah, you're right. I don't think a whale would work though, because that thing needs water.
Well, yeah, but then even if it does die, it just sits there.
Right.
What about still nothing's getting past there?
What about an elephant?
Too slow. I mean,
yeah.
you can get under it easily.
You could get under it easily.
And who knows how quick that elephant's reaction time is.
No, yeah, definitely. Ooh, a hippo. A really big hippo. That's good.
Possibly.
That's good.
Or a croc.
Yeah. Oh, the croc could catch it in his mouth.
Could catch it in its mouth. Or that tail whips quick.
That tail does whip quick, yeah.
A lot of good animals that could serve as goalie here. Andrew, it's always a good time with you here in this booth.
You the same.
Andrew, I'm glad you've joined me for this season of Exeter soccer. Hopefully we get to call a few better games, and I'm sure we will. So far we're looking at just doing home games, but hey, we'll see. We'll see what else we can get done. So we're gonna take another brief break before the second half commences. Again, you've been listening to the Student Sportscast. I'm Adam Cooke alongside Andrew Schwenk. We will get underway with the next 40 minutes in just a few. I wanted to chime back in during this break. Andrew has left the booth for just a minute. I have not won the 50-50, so some unfortunate news. Again, we have just under a minute until this second half starts, so stay tuned with us. Thank you again for listening to the Student Sportscast. Welcome back. It's the Student Sportscast at Dalton Thomas Stadium. I'm Adam Cooke. I will be joined shortly by Andrew Schwenk again, and we are just about ready to get started with this second half. I've put on a hoodie here. It's getting a little chilly. Not too chilly. It's the first hoodie I've put on all year, but it's a good time to get comfortable. Exeter's pretty comfortable right now as well. It's an 8-0 lead. And second half is underway, and we'll have a running clock for the rest of the time. And there's already a good chance. Tripped up on the right side. That's Flood, so not quite. Nice kick coming in and scored already. Ho-ho-ho. Exeter, they're 9th. And, man, they just keep adding on. Nice shot put on that. It was a long one, but it was in the perfect spot where you want it. And there's Aubrey Ridge. Andrew, welcome back. There's a goal already. That was scored by Ridge. So the Exeter starters are back into the game, including Ridge. Ridge got subbed out a little early for Haven Bessemer, but Ridge back in this one, and she scores another goal. That is her 3rd of the season. Andrew, I won't lie, I had to take that hoodie off. I was getting a little hot in here.
Yeah, I walked in. You had the hoodie on.
Yeah.
And I was like, "Is it getting a little cold here? Is it actually that cold?"
No.
To be fair,
the high school has been cold. I think anyone on this pitch can vouch.
yeah,
And you can vouch too.
that's thanks to our new state-of-the-art air conditioning system. So
I don't know if I'd call it state of the art, but it's decent. It's an investment. Ooh, Fleetwood with a chance here.
hey, I'd rather be freezing cold than like sweaty and hot in high school.
Well, absolutely, because you can put on as many layers as you need. A hoodie's got you covered, but some days you're wearing a shirt and shorts, and you're still really hot in that building. And you could say the same here too. I remember on our first scrimmage, it was so hot. For the second scrimmage, we had to bring a fan. Here comes
definitely.
Flood down the right side, puts a nice kick on it, and in the back it goes. Goal kick for the Tigers. Claude Feltzer coming into the game for the Eagles. She's back in, and I think she's going to be a pretty nice asset. I did say that it would be a goal kick. It was Fleetwood who touched it last, and Exeter with a corner. That's their 6th. Taking it in, and not quite there. Gearing just not able to put it the right direction, and Fleetwood's taking it away. Here's Lainey Bessemer in the midfield. She came up a little bit on defense to get that, but she's been a great asset for the Eagles. There's Menser trying to take it around. She's going to find someone. It's back to Lainey. It's pretty cool seeing Lainey and Haven on the same team. That's a nice sister duo, don't you think, Andrew?
Definitely, yeah. I've been saying for these past couple games, Exeter's been really nice in having a bunch of these brother-sister duos.
Family connections, yep.
In the Dolans and in the Bessemers here, and just to reiterate, like it's really nice to have, those family bonds in these teams. It definitely helps the chemistry.
Mm-hmm. Hey, a couple other ones on this team, too. You had the Albus, obviously Juliana not doing much this game. Not to discredit her. There's just not been much coming her way. And then you have her younger sister, Alicia. She's a freshman. Alicia was in the JV game earlier today. We saw her in action. JV won 5-0. And Exeter now up 9-0. Nice kick on it. Taken in. Fick's still in the game. Interestingly enough, Fleetwood has a 0 in Fix, and on their roster they also have 0, McKenna Edwards. So Edwards is a freshman. Fleetwood has 4 goalkeepers listed on their roster. Exeter just 2. Exeter boys, I know they have 4 as well, but I mean, Madeline Lynch is the backup in case something were to happen to Albu. Tigers with possession there, and not much going for them. I mean, I think everything we've heard about Exeter has been true so far. Everything we've heard from Coach Scholl, I mean, he knows how good his girls are, and they've been showing out. This and I really like this 3-5-2 formation. I think Gearing, who was playing defense, moving into the midfield position, has been big for this team. Obviously, Gearing playing anywhere, she's going to be great, but and even at any sport she plays, she's going to be great. But I think Gearing has found a really nice spot playing in this midfield.
No, yeah, and I agree, and I really think Scholl did a great job in utilizing her in that position.
Mm-hmm.
And obviously she's been playing great here, and it's worked out terrifically for the Eagles here in these first couple of games. You know, as we've been saying, this Eagles team is just, you know, from Albu to Menser and Flood, this team just built up very thick in talent.
Mm-hmm. Nice kick coming in. Fix takes hold, and there's another save for the junior. Andrew, it's dark here, man. I mean, you blink, and somehow the lighting here, you go from, you know, sun setting to, it's pretty much down to, whoa, can't see anything beyond this field.
And you know what's interesting? Like, that happens in, like, it obviously happens in an elongated period of time. But to us, it just seems like it happens in a second. Like, I remember when it was sunny on this pitch.
Yeah, absolutely. There were still shadows being casted, and now the only shadows are coming from, you know, what's coming in from the lighting here at Don Thomas. Fleetwood's still keeping their starters in. They have Karstein and Gonzalez up front still. They just haven't been able to quite put it in. There's McCullough. That's a nice pass up front. Kenzie Menser. Kick on air. It's past Fix for a goal. $10-0 our score.
Yeah, Mackenzie Menser there. Really,
I believe that was Menser. Again, it's hard to tell.
it is really hard to tell from up here, but what it looked like was Menser there. And just to comment for a second, on the big scoreboard over there, there was a little error. They actually put something up for Fleetwood. Got pretty confused there. But nonetheless, that was Menser.
Up and Clock's just going to keep running on this one, so we'll reflect that on our score bug. It is a little off. We'll try and get that updated. Answer comes off right after scoring. I'm guessing they don't want to risk anything here. Menser's one of the best athletes at Exeter that you'll see.
And I think, honestly, that's the obvious decision, and it's also the right decision. You know, they got to keep their players safe, and it takes it. I think it'll take more than a miracle here for Fleetwood to.
Andrew, I don't know if any team has come down from a 10-0 deficit. I would have to see, in like the history of the game. Coming on the right side, a nice chance for Exeter. Fix takes a hold of it. Did Murray Dolan put on new cleats? I think she did. Unless we were talking about the wrong person with those cleats earlier. I believe Dolan may have switched them out. I could be wrong. My eyes could be tricking me, but Dolan, we were talking about earlier, it could have been the wrong person, had a different color than what she has now. She's wearing hot pink, playing midfield. She's in on the left side. 29 to go in this one. Just want to highlight how talented some of these Exeter players are, not just in soccer, but athletically. Menser plays lacrosse. Gearing plays lacrosse. A few basketball players. You have Flood, Dolan, Lainey Bessemer. Haven plays lacrosse. She's very good at lacrosse. And Gearing is committed to Bloomsburg to continue her career. So she'll be at the same college as Gigi Gonzalez. She's committed to Bloomsburg. So Gigi is headed to Bloomsburg. I believe Jaja is headed to upstate New York. I could be wrong on that. So
Is upstate New York like a college? Or
I believe so. Andrew, let me get a fact check myself.
Yeah, because there's a bunch of colleges in upstate New York. You got to be specific here.
Upstate, USC Upstate. Oh, that might be South Carolina Upstate. Okay.
Ah.
Okay.
So it's not even in New York.
It is not in New York. Well, it is called Upstate. Yeah, University of South Carolina Upstate, the Spartans. That's where Jaja's headed. No other athletic commits for the Eagles. Oh, yes, we do. Forgot to mention Chase Flood. She's going to E-Town for soccer. So, and Albu with some of her first action of the night. I'd like to see if they bring in Madeline Lynch, the freshman backup goalie.
Yeah, it'd be pretty interesting to see how she'd fare here, especially as a freshman here at a varsity game.
Her sister Ella, she's in our grade. She's a senior. Ella has played a ton of sports throughout her athletic career. Field hockey is the one she's known for. Ooh, coming in with some good pressure there, Jenna Landis. Kara Miller back into the game. She is going to get a hold of this one. Gearing trying to make herself available near the net, but it's going to be passed back to Dolan. I'm guessing there's a couple of players who will commit on this team. I could definitely see McAuliffe committing. But then again, McAuliffe um, academically is one of the strongest you'll see. So on and off the pitch, Maddie McAuliffe has been very impressive. I mean, she's in what, Lang, Gov, Chem right now? One more, and it's not some random elective. Might be Calc, actually. Isn't that a crazy schedule?
I'd say so. I haven't even taken calculus in high school. I'm gonna be upfront and honest. I had the opportunity to take calculus this year, and I was like, no. So I just took AP statistics.
First corner of the night for the Tigers. Let's see if they're able to make any. Oh, wait. I believe it's the first corner of the night. I could be wrong. One of few, if not. So let's see if they're able to make anything of it. But back to what we were talking about. McAuliffe, I mean, with all the academics she's been bringing in, I'd like to see what she chooses to do.
Yeah,
Nice
because
kick comes in. Fleetwood with a chance, and Exeter taking it away.
she's such a well-rounded student. She's great at athletics. She's also great in the classroom as well.
Mm-hmm.
I think when she goes off for post-secondary, she's got to decide if she'll go to college,
It's a big decision. I mean, for someone like Menser, it's kind of a no-doubter. But, hey, Riz Miller's back into the game. There's a birthday girl. How cool would it be to see her score on her birthday?
It'd be awesome.
Absolutely.
If I played soccer and I scored a goal on my birthday, I personally would be pretty happy.
Would be hype on a varsity level. Here's Gonzalez. And Fleetwood's going to have to take it into the backfield. We were talking a little bit about Lily Wen, who graduated from the Tigers last season. She's at Bloomsburg as well, so the pair of Gonzalez and Wen will be back together. And they're very close on and off the pitch. That's pretty awesome to see. I've talked to Aubrey Ridge about her plans. Again, she's a senior, so she hasn't made her decision quite yet. I think she's always thought about continuing with soccer, but she's also big into I think biochemistry is up her alley. She's involved with a lot of the science Olympiad stuff. So I believe McAuliffe might be going into law. She's part of mock trial, so we shall see. It's always interesting seeing when you have someone playing when they're getting a law or a master's or something like that, what their eligibility is going to look like with the NCAA. I mean, the NCAA has just changed so much in recent years. Here's McAuliffe. We were just talking about her. Let's see what she's able to do. She has a couple of options in front, but instead she's going to go back. There's Nerney on defense. And Bessemer in the midfield. And he sends it back. And there's Skipper. Oh, Skipper. She's going quick. And she gets it off to her teammate. And it's back to Skipper. And Skipper's just going to take it. Where's Skipper going with this one? Skipper has a whole load of players on her. And she's just going to have to pass it back to Gearing.
Doesn't she play defense?
She does. Foul's called.
It'd be incredible for a defensive player like a Skipper that go all the way up. And,
hey, it happens. I remember last year, Nerney scored in the county quarter against Schuylkill Valley. It was one of 5. And if you see at the scores table over there, that is Madeline Lynch coming in to substitute Juliana Albu. So Albu will be coming out, and she is allowed just 2 goals this season through 3 games. Unless this changes here, we could see something happen. Gonzalez wants to make that 3 against Albu. And offside's called. So Fleetwood's chance to add one on, squandered. Andrew, 10-0. We got a quarter of the game coming up still. I mean, what else do you expect from this one? Or do you think it's just going to be 11 players just playing it out against one another?
I think you totally described it there. I wouldn't be surprised if Fleetwood got a.
I think they won one. I could see it coming.
Yeah. They'll get one off. But there's still a good chance that Exeter could pull a shutout here. Shutout.
Yep. Hey, could be another 11-0 one if they choose to score again.
Wouldn't that be just amazing here?
I mean, Gonzalez has played every minute of this one, and I will say I'm very impressed with what I'm seeing from her, despite her team falling down to a 10-goal deficit.
Yeah, I definitely agree. GG on this pitch.
Oh, that's a hard hit, and we're going to have an injury timeout. Injury timeout on the pitch, and we're going to take a little bit of a break to hope that she's okay. That is Touche down on the pitch. So hoping the best for her. And we will be back in just a couple of minutes to finish out this game on the Student Sportscast. We're back here from Exeter, and the injury timeout has come to a close. Thankfully, everything has been sorted out. Touche was able to walk off the field with I wouldn't really call it the assistance of trainers, but they were alongside her, so I'm hoping the best for her. Fleetwood with possession here. It's out front, and the new goalie, Madeline Lynch, with her first save. So like we said, Lynch is now in, and she's able to deal with that pressure completely unscathed.
Yeah, that's gotta feel great making your first save here. And honestly, that was a great save there by Lynch. Great performance here in her first varsity game.
Andrew, you ever moments when you have like spicy food, and it's not actually that spicy, but you have like a weird kick of pepper that just comes in like hours later?
Yes. Actually, that happens to me. You know when you go to like those diners or those pizzerias and they have like the red pepper flakes?
Oh, absolutely. Those linger.
Those do linger. Yeah, I'll eat a pizza with some red pepper flakes, and then like maybe like 3 hours later I'll just be chilling at home, and all of a sudden just my mouth explodes. It's like I ate like a hot tamale. I mean, it's terrible. Like I think it gets like stuck in your teeth and stuff like that, and it just lingers so much.
Andrew, the reason I asked that, I had that comment. The KFC spicy wings. What if the two new things they came back along with the potato wedges? Nice little combo they offer there. So, shout out to KFC Muhlenberg. But yeah, I wonder if like a player like pregame just eats something a little spicy, and then just in the middle of the game running down the pitch, they feel the back of their throat just itching. I feel like that wouldn't be fun.
Why would you eat spicy food before a match?
What if they do it at lunch?
Maybe,
I don't know.
Yeah. Maybe. Yeah.
Hey, talk about that. That game we had on Saturday against Pottsgrove. It was a 6 o'clock start for the boys. Hey, what if you have lunch? Go to KFC, you know?
Yeah.
Kendall Joesba laying on some pressure on the left side for the Eagles. Fleetwood's going to hit it out, and throwing it in is going to be Liv Matajasic.
While we're on the top of KSC and food, did you see that Cracker Barrel rechanged their logo?
I am absolutely thrilled that Cracker Barrel has fixed their screw-up, Andrew.
I mean,
Where's our closest Cracker Barrel? It'd probably have to be Hamburg, right?
Hamburg, yeah.
Hamburg, yes. Hamburg's got some weird stuff, man. Hamburg's got Cabela's, they got Long John Silver's, they got Cracker Barrel. Pretty fitting for the area, though.
At that point, are you in Sheets country? Or are you still?
That's a really good question, Andrew.
I think you're in Sheets country at that point.
That's a really good question. 15 and change left to go in this one. Exeter has all but officially cemented their third win this season. And really, really impressive effort, wouldn't you say?
Yes. Just, from the beginning of the season, we knew that Exeter was going to be a really hot team. They have really, really good talent here from the front to the back. And, those assumptions, they've been proven.
Mm-hmm, absolutely. And I think coming off a game on Monday where they didn't play to their full ability in the first half. And then in this first half, they come out with, what was it, 7 or 8? Whatever it was. I mean, really.
8.
It was 8.
It was 8. It was 8, yeah.
And then they scored in the opening seconds of this half. So, couple of close games between the Tigers and Eagles over the past couple of years. That hegemony has been broken. And Eagles looking to cement a 10-goal victory. Saw Brian Smith during halftime. He said, hey, in a game like this, a blowout like this, it must be a little hard to call. And, if it usually would be, but I got a guy next to me that I've known for a decade, so that doesn't hurt at all.
It's chatting time.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
We got good vibes here on the Student Sportscast. Sometimes we go a little off topic.
Hey, when you're commentating over a game that's 10-0, you got to have something to talk about.
I do want to briefly use this time to inform listeners a little bit more about what the Student Sportscast is. So you've seen 2 games here so far. 3 games, actually. 3 games across 2 nights. We are debuting video for our first season. All run through a phone camera, which is shout out to you, Andrew, for manning it. I mean, it has turned out much better than expected. I mean, you may not even look at this and think it's a phone camera. But this is part of my Adam Cooke journalism identity, social media presence. And, I mean, it's been really awesome for us to do. We have this in the fall. We did some spring baseball, and that was audio only. Joined a few games by Carson Saturday and called a few of them by myself. And then in the spring, we're looking to do some more baseball and video again. Probably taking a break for winter. Nice kick by Fleetwood, and it's going to be hit off out of bounds by the Eagles. So it's going to be a throw-in on the side. 4 coming in for the Tigers, including a new goalkeeper. I believe that will be Julia Bruno, but she's wearing a different colored jersey. Yes, it is going to be number 99, Julia Bruno. Back to what I was saying, we are 100% run by students. It's literally just me and Andrew. May have a few other commentators come on during the season. I know Andrew has, obviously some commitments that he has to Honor, and some other people that would like to join me here in the booth. So expect myself and a couple other people. It's going to be a good season. It's going to be a good season. Again, our next game will be on Friday, the doubleheader in the morning. It's going to be bright and early, Andrew. You going to have your coffee with you?
Of course. Of course.
Andrew, I don't rely on coffee. Is there any other way you can suggest for me to be energetic and lively to call a game on Friday?
Take a cold shower.
A cold shower?
Cold shower. That wakes you up.
Oh, wow.
Gotta say. Everyone loves a warm shower, obviously. It's nice and comfortable. But sometimes, if you really want to be awake, you gotta plunge in and get cold.
Haley Myers still in at midfield. So Myers was working that one, and the Eagles are going to throw, and that's going to be taken by Liv Matajasic. Lainey Bessemer in the game, back into the game on defense for the Eagles.
You know, I try not to rely on coffee that much.
You've been getting into it recently, though.
I've been getting into it.
Yeah.
But, you know, sometimes I see people, you know, walking around with coffees, and I'm like, you know, I just have my water. I'm okay with that. I'm awake enough.
Speaking of Friday's game, I believe we'll be getting some photos from the lovely Maddie Hernizen. So that's good to see. Her camera broke, so she'll be back in action, hopefully with some pics from both games. So, hey, Madison's Moments on Instagram. Drop a follow. She's a senior. She's in our grade. She's awesome. Everything she does. So
I totally agree.
yeah, she does all the boys' pictures, but I told her to give the girls a try too. She does stuff for photo club too, so I mean she has access to whatever she wants to take photos.
Yeah. Big shout out to Maddie Hernizen.
Absolutely. She's probably listening now.
She might be. Adam, if you were to drink coffee, would you drink it black?
Andrew, I drink 2 drinks. I drink water and apple juice. Actually, sometimes high C fruit punch or Capri Sun. But I stick to mainly water or apple juice.
So you're a picky eater and you're a picky drinker.
Look, I'm not drinking soda or energy drinks or anything like that. It's water.
That's great. That's great. I for one have never had an energy drink.
Honestly, I'll say here, I know you're saying those ones like the blue raspberry, like Sour Patch Kids ones.
Yeah, is it blues or is it I thought it was Swedish Fish.
Nope, it's blue raspberry. I mean, they may have a Swedish Fish. Right?
Yeah, I've seen people with the Swedish Fish one.
And whistles blown. Looks to be an injury timeout. I believe. Actually, I'm not really sure what we're looking at here. Honestly, I believe that was a sub. Yeah.
Yeah, it was a sub.
Fleetwood sub coming on, but a little interesting because they all kind of just stopped.
Into the game for Exeter, number 24, Heidi
Heidi
Harani.
Harani is into the game for the Eagles. I believe that's her first varsity appearance. She may have been in against Pottsgrove. I mean, there's a likely chance that she was. Not sure what officials are doing down there. They're talking to Liv Matajasic. But we're back. Clock's still rolling. 7:50 to go. I wonder if coaching is easier when you just let them do their thing in a close game, or if it's easier when it's a blowout like this. Because I mean, like this game, like you have to worry about who's coming in for who. Like 3 subs at a time. You see 3 at the table over there now.
I mean, I gotta imagine it's easier coaching a game like this because like you got no stress.
Yeah, I guess.
Like your decisions from this point on in this game will probably not have any effect on the outcome.
Mm-hmm. Coach Milt Scholl has a couple assistants who have been doing a great job for him as well. Those are Brittany Bauman, Landon Putt, and Mike Lee. Managing the team is Abigail Wade and Devin Marcinkowitz. Madeline Lynch with some action over on the end, and Nothing coming up for Fleetwood. Not really close on that.
Nope. Yeah, Lynch is right there.
Boom. Kicks that off. It's a nice one.
Yeah.
Lynch, the presumably will be starting in her junior year, just like Albu is taking over during her junior year, unless there's someone else that comes along and would take that goalkeeping position. You had Kendall Spinka in the net for a couple of games last year. She is the same grade. She's class 2027. She's no longer with the team. She's playing volleyball. So I think that was always her main sport, but she was on the soccer team in the net too. And Spinka, instead of just playing club, she's in for Exeter's varsity volleyball team. Hey, the girls defending champions. It's pretty exciting. Got a lot to defend though.
Definitely, yeah.
Unfortunately, they did go out in the first round of districts to Wilson. They played the Bulldogs 4 times last season, twice in the regular season for the county championship and then the first round of districts. I mean, can you believe it? They split the games 2-2. So, corner kick coming in for the Eagles, and not much going on it. And Fleetwood has subbed out most of their players by now, if you haven't noticed. No more Gonzalez in the game for the Tigers.
Are there starters still on the pitch?
I don't think so. I mean, some of them might be.
Yeah.
I know Gonzalez has left by now.
Yeah, but this team is predominantly bench right here.
Not too big of a team. I mean, you look at Exeter's bench and you look at Fleetwood's bench. And yeah, Exeter definitely more firepower. .435 to go in this one. Hey, Myers is still in for Exeter. That's definitely interesting. So, and then one Albu comes out, that's Juliana, and then one coming in, Alicia. She's playing defense for the Eagles now on the left side. Players, of course, will be spending their Friday off playing in that morning doubleheader. Monday also off too, so 4-day weekend. Excited for that, Andrew?
Why wouldn't I be?
Absolutely.
You know, our school has this thing called Parent Square, and it sends notifications on everyone's phone. And just today I got a notification that says 4-day week,
There
4-day
you
weekend.
go.
Like a reminder, no school on Friday and Monday. And I remember getting that. I'm like, yes, you know, like just to have that reminder right before we hit Thursday, which is our final day this week.
There you go.
It's definitely nice to have. It makes us really excited for the weekend here.
So 2 doubleheaders coming your way. Of course, we've been talking about Friday, but then next week on Thursday, a weird situation where we have a boys-girls doubleheader. We have the girls at 6 o'clock against Warwick and the boys against Twin Valley at 7:30. That'll be our last doubleheader of the season unless we're able to get into the county championships, which I'd love to be there, regardless of Exeter or not. So, hey, we'll be in contact. We will see what we can do. We'd love to provide that coverage for you, whether or not Exeter's in it or whether or not we're able to get it on video. I'm assuming that would be an audio-only stream for us, but yeah. I'm looking ahead beyond that. This is completely tentative. Things are subject to change. I highly suggest you drop a subscription so you can see which games are coming up, as well as drop a follow on Facebook or Instagram at Adam Cooke Journalism, just so you know what games are actually going to be streamed. We'll post the day of or in the morning just to make sure everyone knows where we're going to be. So next Saturday, we'll have the boys against Conestoga Valley. I believe that's a 7 o'clock start for varsity. An exciting one for the boys after that on September 11th. That's a Thursday against Conrad Weiser. Boys in the AM, it's going to be against Coatesville on that Saturday. What to look out for is on September 20th. That is the following Saturday, another morning one. Girls taking on Palmyra. And that is a game they lost last year. A game that, Palmyra put up a really good fight. So I'm expecting that to be a very good one. We'll have on Thursday, the 25th of September, that is boys senior night. We'll give you senior night coverage, show you the whole presentation and such, and then we'll call the game, of course. Birthday game, Tuesday, September 30th. That is my birthday. Boys taking on Wilson, one of the most anticipated matchups of the season, always here at Exeter. That's just one game that they'll be playing against the Bulldogs because they're in different divisions. But since they are a 1-2 crossover, they'll have one scheduled. 30 seconds to go here. Finishing a look at the schedule, we got 10-4. The boys taking on Fleetwood instead of the girls. And then the following Monday, October 6th, we're looking at girls senior night. That'll be the girls against Daniel Boone. And then 10 days later, Thursday, 10-6, that'll be the county championships. And the county championships start the Saturday ahead of that. Not exactly sure the date on that. That might be the 12th. And horn blows. This game's over, Andrew. So we will be back in a little bit. We will have an interview coming your way on the Student Sportscast. Thank you for tuning in. The Eagles win 10-0. It was an impressive effort. Here with Exeter's Molly Gearing, you scored a goal tonight, your first in a couple of years. How'd that feel?
It feels great. Yeah, I feel like we're really connecting as a team, so it's just nice to put some stats on the board.
Absolutely. 10-0 win against a Fleetwood team that's been pretty good in past years. They've always put up a good fight against you guys. So how does this win feel?
It's great. It just kind of solidifies what we've been building here, and it just shows us that we still have a lot of more work to be doing, but we're connecting really well.
Your switch from defense last year to midfield, I mean, you've been all over with it. How are you feeling now, solidified in the midfield position, for now at least, with a 3-5-2 formation?
Yeah, I feel great. I'm really comfortable in that position, especially working alongside Maddie McAuliffe. We get along really well, and we know how to work together. So it's really just a great teamwork across the board.
I mean, your positioning tonight, I was really impressed with that, how you're just able to get up there and, put yourself in a position to score. And, I mean, your teammates have done a really good job giving you the ball, whether it's a corner or a throw-in or whatever. So, I mean, talk about how they've been impacting getting it to you when you're in a good position.
Yeah, we definitely have a lot of speed up top, and just their foot skills are just very advanced. So when we get the ball down at the corner with them, I know that ball's going in the box no matter what. So I just make sure I get myself there.
You've been at home for the first 3 games so far, 3 now, and you have another one coming up on Friday. How nice is it here to be under the lights at Don Thomas Stadium 4 games in a row?
It's amazing. It's a beautiful field. It's the best field, I think. A little biased, but it's so much fun to play on.
Thank you, Molly. Good luck
Thanks.
this season.
Thank you. We good?
Welcome back for one final time to Don Thomas Stadium on this beautiful, beautiful Wednesday night. Hey, we got the team singing happy birthday in the distance to Madeline Rismiller. Again, Eagles win 10-0, a pretty monumental victory over a team that's always kept it close with them. So you said you're impressed with this one?
Totally. I am. I know I shouldn't say the word totally, but I am. I gotta say in
No,
this
absolutely.
instant, it is such a significant victory for Exeter in this winning this game here against Fleetwood, who have been known to be good in this both the boys and soccer worlds here. It's got to feel great for this Eagles team coming out of this victory, especially after their little close game with Boyertown on Monday. But they've definitely came back here against this Fleetwood team and showed them that, Exeter's up here and, we're ready for this season and we're ready to, possibly go for a championship.
Absolutely. Let's preview the stretch that these teams will have over the next couple of games. Again, Exeter staying home for Hempfield on Friday. Then they'll travel to Penn Manor, come back home for a doubleheader against Warwick, and then hit the road to Northeastern, then Twin Valley. Twin Valley will be their first league opponent, and that's going to take a little bit. That's on September 8th, so they have a bit to worry until those games really start counting. But, I mean, knocking off all these non-league opponents is always great for the Eagles for sure. Fleetwood, their home opener against Southern Lehigh on Friday. Then they'll host Wyomissing, a big one, their first league game. Travel to Pottsville, Hamburg, and then come back home for Berks Catholic. That will conclude our coverage. If you are a family member and you are looking to get film or just rewatch the game, we have the film available via download to family, players, and coaches. For all other spectators, this will be taken down, but we will have a highlight reel coming up in the next couple of days, along with the interview with Molly Gearing. Thank you to Molly for that. So just stay tuned. Make sure to tune in on Friday, and thank you for listening. I'm Adam Cooke, alongside Andrew Schwenk, signing off.